This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 years old, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content.
Get the fuck out!
This show can and will cover serious topics in a satirical manner. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem, as you have been warned. Do not try this at home.
Are they gone? Good. Fuck those guys. Let's do it.
All right, welcome to Bad Habits Network.
Your mom.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
If you're listening live, thanks for tuning in.
And I'm sorry. Not really. I'm sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, though. Your mom. So that voice with... I'm Gary the Hammer. With me today is Just Fucking Josh.
What do you want?
Dennis Rocco Jr., surprisingly.
Yes.
And Mrs. Rocco Jr., surprisingly.
She wears the penis in the relationship.
That's that special vibrating belt buckle.
Yup. It's like... It is literally Sam's Club sized. It's the industrial sized belt buckle.
All right, let's get it. Before we get on with the fucking jokes and shit. Hey, look, we already got two in the chat room.
Yeah, good. First, I call first.
No, John.
Vocal first.
Oh, vocal first?
Vocal first, I
we
win.
got a hashtag first.
Hashtag first.
Yep.
Hashtag first in the chat.
Vocally?
Vocally. From your mom. Your mom.
You know how many times that has been said by me this week to customers as well as other patrons?
Really?
Yes, by accident and on purpose.
Yes. Oh, that's great. That's great.
I hate and love this, but I take this shit wherever I go.
You can't.
It sticks.
Yeah, it has to.
Which is another reason why we have to address what we have to address. Last Saturday, Shots from the Balcony did three things. Three big no-nos.
Yeah.
One big no-no was not letting the missus in on the fucking joke.
Right.
Right?
That was for the prankening.
That was the biggest no-no.
Right.
We started trying to do a prankening. Myself and Chris Clark from Psychotic Vapor.
It was roughly 3 days before the show.
Yeah, decided to pull another. Me pranking Dennis has become synonymous with fucking Josh getting angry and saving a show when needed.
Hey, I will still do that.
I know. As opposed to me fucking with Dennis, that's not going to happen. You have my word. That's not going to happen for the next 3 months.
3 months. So mark it today. 3 months from now, just kind of start to expect it to happen.
So don't plan vacation in the next, in like after 3 months.
Go ahead.
No, I never said.
No.
Plan it.
I never said don't plan it.
Planning.
But if you do, let me know so I can let everybody else know.
Okay.
Second whoopsie.
Yeah, that was like you were overloaded that week. You had a lot of shit going on,
And it got out of control, and I allowed it to spiral out.
right? But at that point, we were all just way too excited to realize anything, and mistakes were made.
A lot.
Yeah, so
Hard mistakes were made.
right. Things happen. Shit happens. So
Yes.
yeah, mistakes were made. They were on vacation.
Oh, no. It got worse because when I dropped the bomb, it was a family precious moment.
Oh, you guys were...
No. He took his very special sister out to see a very special movie.
Oh.
And during all the specialty, this is when Hammer blew him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a knack for interrupting people at the greatest times.
I don't disagree with
catching
that.
at the perfect moment.
Yes.
It's one or the other. It's
Perfectly bad. So, I guess more than 3 mistakes have been made in this situation. The other mistake that was made was we didn't let the sponsors in on the gag before it went down because it was 3 days out and we were a little too busy and excited.
right. Yeah. Sorry, sponsors. I actually mean it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is humble pie.
Humble Pie was last week. This is formal apology.
Yeah, no,
like last week.
Humble Pie was legit on the air. Hammer and Josh
shut down. Yeah.
Shut down.
Yeah, this is
Let's
a formal apology. Hey,
Yeah.
we're sorry. We didn't mean
to
to.
our sponsor, and more importantly, our listeners, because without you guys, we wouldn't have the, dare I say, stones to do this shit.
Yeah, and if y'all
regularly.
would shut your mouths every once in a while, our sponsors might not have to deal with your shit. Okay. In all seriousness, to everybody, we're sorry. Everything's fine. You don't need to worry. You don't need to stress.
Here's another mistake.
Goose
frappa.
I was trying to do a goose frappa, but it came out goose fra.
All right, I'm changing the name of this episode.
Goose fra.
Goose fra.
Goose fra. Goose fra.
When we realized in the middle of the prankening that it was being thrown back at us, Hammer took it to another level.
Yeah, it became prankception at that point.
Prankzilla.
No, that's what I could have turned into. I was told to stop on several occasions.
Yeah, Cody and I told him to stop. He wanted to go balls deep, no lube, all the way home. Like he was ready, and we had to be like, yo, no. Can't do that. You can't do that.
I go, yeah. There's and one of our good buddies, as well as members of this lovely network, can attest. Military brothers don't fuck around, and when we fuck around for fun and for keeps. I was going to that level.
No, you were going for the keeps.
Yeah,
you were past fun at that point.
That is a good point.
You were past fun.
Yeah, and I can't recall.
You were at revenge.
I cannot recall what I was planning at this moment because of how voluminous of shit has been going down this week.
Yeah,
but let's just say I'm adding cherry Dr. Pepper, Dr. McGillicuddy's to my coffee. Thank you for leaving this behind, Dave. I owe you a bottle, apparently.
Well, I did PM you before the show.
Excuse me.
Could have stopped grab bottle of that.
No. I said we're good. I don't need any more charity.
It was pretty fierce, though.
It was.
In all honesty, it was pretty fierce.
It was.
The second I kind of realized something was up was when I noticed
Cody shutting her mouth.
No, I noticed it before that because they got into a call that lasted more than 5 minutes, a video call that lasted more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, in the group chat.
And I was like, something's not right.
What up, Sean?
And this was post you guys freaking out. So I was like,
Plus Hasley.
Something smells like fish. It smells like that old guy who walks by the fish market. He's blind and he says, "Oh,
I know her.
What's up, ladies?" It was that. It was like, something smells fishy. So
well, I was pissed. I don't
know
legitimately how pissed he was, but I was the one who was pissed.
Legitimately, you have every right to be because you actually abided by rule number 2, stand by your man, or in this case, family first.
Right.
Mama was protective of Daddy Bear, we get it. But also, Mama forgot rule number 3.
Well, she probably doesn't know rule number 3.
I don't even know rule number 3 at this point anymore.
Rule number 3.
Well, what the fuck is it?
Work second. I don't fuck with money. Which is essentially true. I mean, it's first. It is, yes, if you're playing along at home, this is a huge conundrum. Rule number 1 is say what you own what you say. Rule number 2 is family first. Rule number 3 is work second.
Yeah, it got
hairy quick.
Yeah,
and Dennis, I think, was kind of clued in on it, but he also was kind of naive to it because of what I pulled on him with Mad Vapor. What you and I, Josh, have pulled on him with Madtown Vapor. Madtown.
I mean, he kind of...
And we took it to a different level, and it got brought to us back at a different level, and then I took it
You wanted to take it to outer space when it just needed to go into the stratosphere, right?
And you guys kept me in the stratosphere.
Man,
But
like
there was
NASA would have been proud.
NASA was proud, and I got to touch Halley's Comet. And it's not even the year for that.
NASA was proud.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, everything is fine. We are sorry. We fucked up.
I gave him 5 business days.
Which didn't even take that.
No, that wasn't.
And to validate everything, I dropped myself completely. Like, I cut all ties from the network.
Yeah, Josh effectively fucking pieced the fuck out.
I removed myself as an admin from all the pages. I removed myself from all the group chat. I unfollowed everything. I literally did everything I could to distance myself to make it look as real as possible.
Yeah, and that was after we realized that our heartfelt, sincere, and humble apology, because we actually ate a shit ton of crow. That was actually a real moment from me and Josh.
So after that moment, we realized, hey, it's getting thrown back at us. Our big fuck you switch flips on. It's like, all right, nah. I'm glad Cody and I exercised at least a little bit of restraint, because you were ready to go ham, man. You were just like, guns blazing, let's take them out.
I'm actually breaking rule number 7. Never apologize. There's an addendum to that.
Right.
There's an addendum to rule number 7. Never apologize unless it's really, really, really necessary.
In this case, it was. It was definitely.
So, yeah.
Definitely needed. But everything's fine now.
Everything's kind of peachy.
Yes.
Speaking of peachy, if you guys know any peach juice makers, Josh has a challenge for you.
Yeah, peach is my flavor. That's my jive. The first flavor I ever really got into was a hot apple pie. Right.
What was her name?
I can't say, because they are no longer in business, and
your wife would kill you.
No.
The flavor. Oh, never mind.
You want some popsicle? No.
Try the Zima soup.
Try the Zima soup. It's good.
You know, fucking Guru sitting at home going, "You motherfucker stole my bit."
Dude, I told you I wanted to be a voice actor.
Same.
You have to learn so many voices. You have to be versatile. Okay, back on to hot apple pie. Right.
Hot apple pie. Thank you.
Hot apple pie was my number one thing, and I needed something that wasn't going to gunk up coils.
Yeah, you put them kids to bed.
You put them kids straight into bed.
Sean is putting the kids to bed. He's going shitty.
You put the kids straight into bed, and then you come down to the basement. Come on, big boy, come down to my basement. We got some popsicles. I wanted a juice that was not going to gunk up my coil. Really bad, because I hated changing my coils every day. Literally, it was an everyday thing.
Right.
So I found a peach rings flavor by the same company that I really, really liked. So I started expanding with peach, peach banana, peach grapefruit, peach, like anything peach you name. I've had it, and I will tell you what sucks dick and what is great. But peach has been my go-to flavor. Like, I don't get vapor's tongue from it. I don't get anything from it.
Wow.
Like, nothing. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I have like 400 or 500 milliliter bottles of what used to be peach at home that are empty. Like, just chilling.
Wow.
Like, I was going through one every 2 weeks.
Holy shit.
Hammering it down. And that was on like that wasn't on an RDA or anything. That was on a tank.
What tank, though?
I think it was like the Aspire Nautilus, and I'd rebuild the coil once every 2 weeks.
Holy shit.
Yep. So it would go through literally 500 milliliters of juice. That one coil will go through 500 mils of juice. That's a lot of fucking juice.
Yeah.
And that's amazing for one coil.
It's not about the coil. It's about
how
the
clean
juice.
the juice was.
Yeah. And then the company that I was going through changed something with their juice, and it started gunking up coils. I mean, this was way post when I got when I got into more serious RDAs.
So this was post 816.
Yes. Slightly after 816.
Okay, now slightly after 816 is when the regulations went into effect.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But that doesn't change. It doesn't change the VG and the PG.
No, but what it did do is it changed a lot of the flavor extracts that they had to use.
But the flavor extracts remained the same. I verified that with the company. The PG and the VG changed.
Well, that could very well be.
And that makes me feel that it didn't taste the same. It tastes kind of
off.
More than off. It was like flavor.
Could be a difference between a clean lab and not a clean lab as well.
Air leak of what?
That's just what somebody said. Somebody's got an air leak.
Air leak.
Yeah. Chat room.
I don't know.
Explain the air leak.
Yeah.
Explain.
I wasn't even paying attention to that one.
You need a popsicle? But no, they changed. Oh, they're talking about an air leak on the seal for the juice. No, it wasn't that. It was like straight out of the bottle, fresh mixed. It was not right. Something was wrong. They changed PG and VG, and the flavor went to shit and started gunking up the coil. I don't know if they added artificial sweetener to it.
That would be my guess, because sweeteners will gunk up coils fast.
But why would you need to add artificial sweetener to peach? To just a straight peach base? There's no point. It's sweet enough as is.
The peach gone bad.
It could have been new management. It could have been new owner. It could have been anything.
None of those changed.
Then I don't know.
New management and new owners didn't change. You know who I'm talking about.
Tell me later.
Write it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
There, use this.
He's got his phone. He'll PM me.
It's fucking grade school and we're passing notes.
We can't say their name.
Yeah, that's. Granted, there are no necessary.
Hello.
There are no necessary rules on a podcast because podcasting is the wild, wild west. We do exercise a certain amount of restraint and respect.
Right. I mean, I still respect them as a company.
Yeah, and
I just don't respect their personal
choices and
choices.
Flavor profiles and shit.
Uh-huh.
It's not that we're afraid. It's just I don't like talking to my lawyers on a regular. Granted.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, here we go. Peach tastes like farts without some sort of sweetener. That is a response we're getting.
Is it from one of our sponsors?
No, it's actually from Guru.
Then they can go fuck themselves. It's not a sponsor who makes juice on the regular. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Now, one of these days...
Now, that smells like shit.
Where?
Your cat just took a Duke.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I am, actually.
No, you're not.
Rule 7.
It's not as bad as my Nana's poop. It's not as bad.
It's not as bad as mine.
My Nana, she makes big stinky poops, and then she doesn't cover them up with litter.
Nice.
She doesn't like getting the litter in her paws.
So, ironically, last Friday we were supposed to do the Ohm Crap. I don't know. We might just have listener participation and let them fucking name.
I would.
No, because you know them animals.
I'm willing to take suggestions for it. I mean, open to suggestion, but if it's a completely shitty fucking name, I'm not going to take it. I'm sorry. Like, try your hardest, and I'll throw something special in there for you.
Yeah, because we got a list of a bevy, a cavalcade of names for the Vapor Show.
Right.
I mean,
I mean,
we're not going to say any of them right now that we came up with because that would ruin a lot of surprises.
I'll throw in my sub poor V2.
Okay.
My authentic sub poor V2. I'll throw that in.
Whoever wins.
I mean, that's...
Oh, then I choose a winner right now. It's me, goddammit.
No. It's to whoever... If one of our viewers picks the name...
And we all can agree upon...
Yep, and we all agree upon it, and it's legit, then we'll stick with it.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
You're
You're trying to dig into the mic. You're making it way too hard
No,
on
he
yourself.
was fixing the band around the...
Yeah. Apparently, when you let another host of a podcast do this show...
Okay, twist the mic sideways. No. Like for the yes. No. Grab up here, like right here. Here, out.
No, don't worry about it. I got it.
No, you don't. You don't fucking got it.
Hey, this ain't really my show.
JFJ did a rescue.
You got the omnidirectional. That's right. No, leave it out. I want them to hear this shit.
So Josh is fixing Hammer's mic, literally. What was that?
Yeah, that was my computer.
Oh, okay. Is it yelling at you yet?
Yeah, we got more. No, wow, more notifications.
See, isn't that nice?
I like it.
When a sound tech fixes your shit.
Yeah.
I need to do that with Cassie's. Yeah, I'm gonna do it with hers.
All right. So while Josh does that,
I don't know.
Dennis, can you hand me that paper?
I didn't know what he was doing.
No.
Okay, please.
No.
Okay. Oh, you want to read it? Okay.
Why not? Oh,
You gave me that look like you're gonna read it. I'm gonna read it, bitch.
He can't read.
I'll read one of them. I'll do the sponsor who was the first one to
can't
PM me last Saturday. How's that sound?
Just remember the codes are invalid.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
So, I'm going to do Resurrection Vapor. Now, Resurrection is committed to providing high-quality original flavors to you, the people of the community. We like to keep it classy, too.
There you go.
Resurrection
Check them out.
Vapor.
Yep. Check them out at www.resurrectionvapor.com. Yeah.
Now we should be able to hear her fucking breathe now, whether she's a mouth breather or a fucking nose breather.
We did.
Good. Everybody is so clear.
I was gonna say another
Isn't
feedback.
it nice?
Another feedback we got was why the fuck don't I do more voices while advertising? That was some of the fun stuff
from last episode.
Yeah,
it puts a strain on the voice. It really does.
it does. Well, I can do the Bobcat, but we all know the tragic end of the Bobcat.
Right.
I can only keep that up for so long. Well, do you know who Bobcat Goldthwait is? Police Academy, crazy guy, talk like a crackhead.
Yes.
I don't watch that crap.
Oh God! I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, those were awesome movies.
Yeah, Police Academy. I don't know, man. This is way too much pressure.
That was awesome.
You need to go to, Ideal Vapor, 208 Broadway Street in Berlin, Wisconsin. And then they got a second one at 2814 New Pinery, Portage, Wisconsin. Portage. Where do you put the batteries? And www.idealvaporllc.net. They're a premium e-cig shop. Premium, not premium. Perineum, I don't know. They provide over 130 different flavors. And a lot of them are crafted in Wisconsin.
It's too much pressure.
To help them crush the industry with the ideal vapor pressure.
Oh, we have to do it now. We have to.
Which one?
The initial, when we're shouting out our sponsors, we have to do it.
Do
The
it.
first time has to be fucky.
Oh, names? Not names.
The entire
voices
advert,
and all that.
The first advert of every episode has to be fucky. From now on.
I like
that.
how you put a Y on the end of something to make it an adjective. It's got to be fucky. It's pretty vapey in here.
Duh. You can make any word an adjective.
He comes off as pretty AIDSy.
He's pretty harsh. Not gonna lie. He's
I just got a response. That was the best ad ever.
from Jackie?
From fucking Sean.
From Sean. Who's next? I'll do me 6 the whole thing.
Oh God, I still gotta print that one up. I got 2. It's got 2. No. The other one is.
It's not there.
The other 2 are not on the paper yet.
Okay.
Because we got to do vapin-usa and we got to do alien-cloud-vapes. Ken Andrews.
Yeah.
And then we're fulfilled for our obligation for the whole month.
Why did you invite me to a closed group? You shitbag.
I don't know.
Wisconsin Vapor.
It's got my 2 favorite words in.
Wisconsin and vapor?
No.
Oh.
No.
Dick and cheese?
No.
Macho sauce.
Your mom?
No.
I did that to one of the guys that worked there. He just kind of looked at me dumbfoundedly. I was like, you stupid fucker.
Yeah, like I said, I've been doing that way too much, too often. Hey, who's got that Selmo flange? Your mom.
What, are you guys going to look at the thing? Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, we're going to go look at the thing. You didn't say yeah, you just heartbeat. No, we're going to go look at the thing. Oh, everybody lost it. And he just stopped. He stopped dead in his tracks. It's so horrible.
Like, what?
Like, his brain stopped and he had to process it. He's like,
Well, dude, when
I got it. I got it.
When you're sitting there,
you guys.
When you're sitting there and some dude asks a question, hey, 2 + 2 is 4, right? And then they go, yeah, right. And then the next question out of the other guy's mouth is, hey, 2 + parentheses 1 × 2 is 4, right? Essentially is what it equated to. It's like, your IQ is in derelict, sir.
I think I did it wrong today. I'm actually pretty sure I did it wrong.
Explain.
I will explain off the air.
Well, you start something, now you can't finish it? What the fuck?
No, just sitting and thinking about it. Like, it's with the system. I'm just putting it like that. It's with the system. I think I did it wrong.
Well, welcome to the beginning stages of something. You were going to get a lot of free passes on a lot of fucking dumb shit.
I mean, the explanation, I applied everything that we were explained.
Yeah.
But I'm running into something that wasn't.
Okay.
At least it wasn't explained very well.
Yeah, was this when the owner slapped me on the shoulder and said, hey, pay attention?
No.
Okay.
This was when the billions and billions of questions were asked.
How bad was that? It got so ridiculous that Josh and I were keeping tally of who.
Like, I was actually ready to throw down real money. I was like,
and I used
my guy
psychology.
My guy was hitting hard, and he beat your guy for a second. And then out of fucking blue cross country nowhere, like from
okay, let me explain.
From denim jean jacket wearing Wisconsin, some guy decides, hey, we're gonna ask a bunch of stupid fucking questions.
We had a training session on something new that's coming to us at work, and
at our current employment.
Certain people, certain individuals, one by one, started asking question after question after question after question.
Some of them were good questions.
Some of them were legit questions.
Not all of them.
3 out of 5 were stupid. Or, hey, I have this. Does this count? Type shit.
Right.
Well, Josh and I were sitting next to each other, unbeknownst to each other.
Cough.
And we decided to, dude, I'm going to keep tally. He looks at me and goes, fucking do it. So, and then he picks a guy, and I pick a guy, and then
well, hang on. We let him get about 5 questions each in.
Yeah, and then
we're like,
choices.
These 2, we're going to start going.
Yeah. And then fucking, I look at one of them, and he's like 10 deep in his questioning, and I just go, dude, keep asking questions. I'm gonna win $50. Shut him down. He fucking remained silent.
He asked 2 more questions, and then he was done.
And then anytime anyone else would raise their hand to ask a question, and it wasn't him,
you'd be like, dude, raise your hand, ask a question. I'm losing money right now.
And then after that, somebody else raises their hand. Hammer started going, damn it! Darren, you could have asked that! What, his name's not really Den.
Right, his name isn't.
Den is what I said. Den or Dan. It wasn't fucking... name didn't even start with a goddamn D.
No, it doesn't. So...
Fucking shit, dude. Don't give me that look. Oh, you said a name. It's not the right name!
Right, it isn't. But let's...
Oh, God, I could yeah. Oh. Shift meetings at work. Supervisors ask the stupidest questions. Oh, I got the fucking
These are our own fucking people!
Oh, no shit! Oh, I know the feeling.
Well, see, the thing is, the supervisor they're asking the stupid questions now because they know they will receive that exact same stupid question. I hate to say it like that,
and
but
in my position, I do that before the stupid questions get answered,
right.
So the boss can go, I'm committing that to memory.
Right.
Okay, do you remember the last time I was on Shots from the Balcony?
No. Saturday? Yeah, we could never forget.
Not this past Saturday. The Saturday where
What's the problem? Your mom. Oh, you motherfucker! Click.
Oh, you motherfucker! Click. Like it was so quick. We didn't even
have a chance to laugh.
Like, here's the thing. I was like, Dennis,
Fuck
have a good. You're like, fuck you. Click.
And then did you check the chat room out for time checks?
Yes.
So many blah.
Oh, I know.
Well, the worst part is I was like, hey, Dennis, we're just fucking with you. Have a good weekend, or have a good rest of the weekend, whatever's left of it. You know, I was trying to be sincere.
I did catch that.
And the oncome of Prankopolis starts.
And then it's just like, we started getting messages, and it's just like, oh no, we really, really fucked up. So then we started feeling really bad. We genuinely felt horrible.
To the point where Josh got told to shut the fuck up and let Hammer talk by a sponsor.
Yeah, by a sponsor. And I was at the point where, like...
You sounded like you were ready to get up and go.
We all were. We're all just... No, at that moment, we were like, yeah, we got nothing. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
And we were pulling at straws.
Yeah, but when the sponsor told me to shut up,
I know.
Nah, like, if I was within reaching distance, I would have been.
You shut the fuck up!
I would have been doing some bad things, because it's just I'm not saying I would cause malice to anybody, but that pissed me off because it's just like I was trying to express how bad I felt.
Yeah,
at that
and
point.
Josh and I were walking all over each other like we are now.
Right,
but we're moving back onto dumb bullshit at work. Yeah.
So we had an incident, and guy got cut, and somebody goes, call 911. Well, do we report the incident first, or do we call 911?
911, then report, fucking moron.
Exactly. And
do as you're told, stupid.
The supervisor's literally asking this of the plant manager. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And this guy's a supervisor. Holy fuck.
Oh, dude, you would not believe the level of moronity we see on people who have college-level degrees.
I work with all college kids.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Kids.
You can be book smart, but that doesn't mean you have the fucking street smarts to back it up.
And you're looking at these people who have college degrees, and then look at some of these college kids, and it's like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're fucked.
Or my favorite that my nephew just taught me. Beautiful woman sits there and says something to you, and it's just dumb. You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
Why are you looking at Josh when you say that?
Because I'm
a pretty princess.
Because Josh is a fancy unicorn. God damn it!
I'm a pretty princess.
Robot unicorn.
I shit hamburgers.
I'm so finding that game and buying it for you.
What?
Pretty princess.
Do it.
I will.
Oh,
I'll shoot you my Steam ID.
I was gonna say I got Fat Princess downloaded on the fucking PS3 still.
Jesus.
Oh god, there's actually a fun game on PS3. It's called Pain.
Oh yeah.
That game is a blast.
I'm more akin to Castle Crashers.
I haven't played that one.
Dude, I got to show you my favorite stage because it is the shitting animals who shit themselves out of fear, and then the last one's a deer eating. He gets scared and he just jet propulsion shit and fucking scats off the screen, literally.
Man.
Hey, duty humor is awesome to men and children. Okay, fuck off,
Yes,
Cassie. Don't give me that look.
It is the perfect humor.
I'm leaving you at Hammers tonight, honey.
Okay, we're going out drinking.
Sounds good to me.
I'll call an Uber. I'll call an Uber and get hit on a tranny with great eyebrows.
Just call me. I'll pick you up for free. Because
watch the Uber driver be the tranny.
You know I'm gonna be up streaming.
Or the tranny's pimp.
you know at the end of the night I'll be up streaming.
You streaming, yes.
So if you need a ride,
what is it? Zinterp_DG?
Yeah.
On Twitch?
Yes. And I've stopped playing Overwatch altogether until at least the next season.
Totally get that and totally understand that.
So yeah, I was ragey. I was like super hostile all the time because of that game. When you put in 8 hours of hard...
I wouldn't have thought it was because of a game.
Dude, when you put in 8 hours of hard fucking work... This is weekly.
Oh,
like 8 hours of hard work, and then you lose it. All that hard work you just put in 3 hours.
That sucks.
Dude, I mean, I was doing everything right. I was waiting 30 minutes. I'd play 2 games. Between the 2 games, I would wait 5 minutes to break up the queue, so I wouldn't get like paired with the same people. Like it was just shit. And man, I mean, granted, I'd hit tilt after that first shithole game I'd play, so I'd already take a 5-minute break.
Right.
Hop back in 5 minutes later, so I'm not with the same people. It's same fucking experience. It's just, oh my god. My positioning started getting sloppy. I wasn't able to shoot the way I was normally shooting. I would do stupid shit.
Your blood pressure was climbing to epic levels.
Dude,
So it was time to take a little break.
Oh, it's time to take essentially an indefinite break, at least until next season, until I get my placements done. And if I'm in the same placement range, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, then you got fucking Destiny 2 coming out soon.
Well, I'm playing a new game right now.
Do tell.
It's called Skyforge.
Yeah, I asked you about that.
I
tried getting your opinion on it because I'm on it too on PS3 or 4.
It's initial opinion. It's a mix of Dark Souls and
Destiny.
No, it's a mix of Dark Souls, Guild Wars 2, and Final Fantasy.
I'm gonna call Destiny out there because of that fucking personal dipshit thing that follows you all around.
You can hide it.
Okay.
Well, technically, it's still like Destiny if you want to, because.
In a sense.
Yeah, because you use it for a lot of things. But it's an action MMORPG that's instanced like Destiny.
Yep.
It's actually pretty fun.
I haven't had a chance to play much, but yeah, from what I have played.
I think I hit 8.5K prestige tonight.
Holy shit, dude. Are you playing on PC? Okay.
Yeah. And I've been playing it for, I think I've got I did a 4-hour stream the other night, and I did a 4-hour stream, so 8 hours of stream, and I'm at 8K prestige.
Okay.
So it's not hard. It's just you got to read, and you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because the stats make everything.
Yes, this is true.
And it's not like normal stats. Like, your gear is universal. Like, I can play a tank or a healer or whatever I want because I can change my role mid-game whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
But the stats are so universal, like, increases person's damage output, and then when I switch to a healer, it increases the healing output. Or it increases my barrier, or it increases this or that, or this or that.
Give me
there's so
Madden all
many
day
things.
long.
Huh?
Give me Madden.
Fuck you.
Wait. You're a sports gamer?
Oh, yeah.
What game?
Get out of here. you
Outside
trash.
of Madden. Outside
FIFA.
of Madden.
MLB The Show,
FIFA.
the racing games.
Say FIFA.
Fuck you.
Oh, you don't like football?
Football.
That's not football.
Football.
That's football.
It's a football.
It's football. Football.
Football.
Football.
Red Bull.
I haven't played
Somebody
MLB.
was going to say it. Might as well have been me.
Football.
I haven't played MLB The Show in a while, but I actually do. That is
Your mom plays it.
That is the best baseball game for PlayStation, I believe.
Okay.
You're gonna be sorry when his mom leaves a comment.
Football.
She already has. I paid attention in Blown Pistons.
No, that was me.
I know it was you, but it was under your mom's name. So no, seriously, you're a sports gamer?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Are you into the draft?
No, I don't.
No,
do,
you're not in
Do
draft.
you do
picks.
fantasy football, fantasy MLB, what?
I don't do any of the fantasy stuff because I don't want to make time for that.
Yeah, dude, it is a time consumer.
It's just it's
because you need to pay attention.
It's too time consuming, so I'd rather just play career mode, get your player up to where he breaks the home run record or the career rushing yards or something like that. You know,
Right.
Why are all the mics fucked up?
Again, I'm going to blame Blown Pistons. I'm not saying it's their fault, but I'm going to blame them. They were last.
Like
ones in
I'm just
studio.
realizing like
or
all
it
the
was,
mics
or it was my tiny minions.
highly unlikely. It's all blown Pistons. It's all
I don't think it was the tiny humans.
Nah, they can't reach.
I
that
was
good.
walking around work the other day going, "Tiny humans," while listening to the show.
As the show Tiny Humans, or
Yes.
oh my god,
I listened to that shit in the warehouse.
the overtime one or the real one?
the real one.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
That by far is one of the fucking wildest episodes we've ever done.
You know, and I downloaded it to my phone and just, I'm gonna put my phone on my machine and listen.
Thank you for reminding me. I got another announcement to make.
Yay, do it.
Go for it.
We got denied our app.
Did we?
Yep.
Why?
Because this is how on point we are with our social media. We are too broad spectrum of a thing for us to necessitate an app for
Now, is
iOS.
Okay, so that's... We're talking...
We post on SoundCloud. We post on
We're not
YouTube.
exclusive.
We're not exclusive. We are not inclusive. We are exclusive. Is that the right phrasing?
No.
No, because we post...
Because if we were exclusive, it would be one thing.
Yeah, and we do it everywhere.
Right. Well, you have to.
Yeah. But it'd be nice to have our own fucking app.
Right. I fully agree.
Yeah. So, yeah, our app, we applied. We had it all set up. And we got a fucking email back from Apple. Saying, yeah, we checked your shit out. You're... Basically, it was a compliment saying no. It was no followed by a compliment. You guys are so on point by your fucking social media presence. We feel that, maybe it's not worth an app. Because you guys are full covered. Like Twitter, Instagram.
The only thing we don't have right now
Tumblr.
is Twitch.
Is what?
Is Twitch.
Go for it.
Oh, she's seen the donuts.
The only thing we don't have right now is a Twitch,
Yeah.
and if we can get a Twitch feed running, I mean, we have literally everything covered at that point, and we can do live broadcast, so people can see exactly what we're doing in studio.
I love this. I get fuck Apple sent from iOS.
Can we bring up the name?
What, Android?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's an operating system.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an OS.
Well,
so.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, we can try that route too.
It's going to be the same thing unless you get a personal SDK developer.
Right.
And I mean, then you're going to pay out the ass.
I may know somebody.
I don't
For SDK?
I don't want to pull that game.
Well, I mean, hang on, hold up. So if you know,
yeah, I'm on Snapchat. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
if you know,
So am I now.
if you know an SDK developer, they can make an SDK that's just ported over to Apple, and we can push the app to Apple and be like, look, we have it. Will you guys host?
Right.
And at that point, they could be like, approve or deny. 9 times out of 10, they're going to approve because they don't have to do any work. They just have to host.
Right.
But then it's all on us to keep it updated and maintained.
Right.
So that's how you get apps like Angry Birds, because they were made by Rovio Studios. They weren't made by Android or iOS. They weren't made from Apple or Android. They were made from Rovio, which is a branch company.
Still like the fact that you can download the Spreaker app to your smartphone.
Yes, so do I.
On either operating system.
Right.
I still like that. I would like it to where it would be, boom, right to us. But then we can't do that. Because we're too shit hot.
Right.
We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud. We're on fucking... Let me look here, because it gives me the options here. Google Plus.
Everything, just about.
Yeah, damn near everything. There's a few things we're not on, like something stupid, like that no one uses anymore, like MySpace.
Right.
Are you on Twitter, too?
Yeah, I am on Twitter, and so is Bad Habits.
Yeah, screw Twitter.
I need to get a
I don't
Twitter
get
feed up
into
and
it.
running.
Yeah,
I
like
Twitch.
I like Twitter because it's the fucking bathroom wall of the internet. Are you kidding me?
Okay. I have an account, but I just, I never go into it. To me, it's a pointless app on my phone.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I kind of link it to my gaming experience, but Facebook has kind of made that a lot easier.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Shit.
I'm on everything but your mom.
Yourmom.com.
No, I'll talk to my coworker on...
Don't worry about it, dude. I'm happy with what we got going on. We got a lot of things in the works.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I mean, we got May 20th.
Yeah.
We got
I wish I could go.
We got Alien-Cloud-Vapes, which is... Here it comes. Here's the commercial.
Do it.
He is Alien-Cloud-Vapes is an international distributor, wholesaler. Distributor. Wholesaler of vaping products and e-juices. Dude has over 800 juices to choose from. Complete lines of vaping products, all made in America. You can see them at alien-cloud-vapes.com. Check out the juice line. Dude's got access to a lot of authentic mods and models, as well as Addies, tanks, RDAs, RDTAs. Dude's got goon access.
Now, the one thing we should probably bring up is he has wholesale access only.
Yeah, he is only wholesale access. Only. It says that right there.
Yeah.
He is an international distributor wholesaler.
Yes.
Right there. So, guys, if you're in a shop or you know of somebody who needs a wholesale distributor, alien-cloud-vapes.com.
Yes.
And they also have a team down in New Zealand. New Zealand.
I'd like to go there someday.
I better be single if I go down there.
As your wife standing behind you.
I know.
You lurky fuck.
Yeah, well, the wives are having a powwow right now. We're good.
Man, I feel old. I'm filling in an age verification.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh my god, wow, am I really this old? I am.
Yeah.
The worst part is it's like...
The worst part about it is when you fill out one and it counts your age up and it stops like, fuck, I'm really that old. I'm a
do we want to cover the event? May 20th?
Yeah.
A couple weeks?
Yeah.
Hey guys, 3-day event coming up soon, May 19th through May 21st. 2123 South Business Drive, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Sheboygan. Friday, there's going to be a live broadcast from Classic Rock Station 106.5, The Buzz, from 3 to 6 p.m. Here's your exclusive deals. 50% off all vapin-usa house blends. 104 flavors.
104.
And they're all half off. Regularly priced 10 milliliters. This is their regular normal price. 10 milliliters, $5.95.
Same price as my mom.
30 milliliters, $14.95. 120 milliliter for $49.95. Be buying, people. It's all half off.
They gotta get 500 milliliter bottles.
I know. 20% off store-wide on 34 premium blends, brands, and hardware. So anything not vapin-usa juice line is 20% off. They also sell smocks smock aliens pretty cheap. $75. Now you're going to take 20% off of that? Shit, yeah. 25% off all coils, which we all know makes the vaping world go round. The official debut of new e-liquid brands such as American Grit and Clock Tower, both Wisconsin liquids at a great introductory price. American Grit 60 ml for $18.95. You know what? There's a 20% off included on that one too.
Is there?
Yeah. And here we go. Calling all bikers. Stop by with your sweet ride, buy a bottle of American Grit, get your picture taken with your bike and the grit that you just purchased. To enter to win an entire line of American Grit plus a Predator mod.
So let me ask you this: what's the going price on a Predator?
I will have to get back to you on that.
Okay, how many juices does American Grit have?
I'll have to get back to you on that one too.
Oh, you're trash, dude.
No.
Because I mean, right off the hang on. Let's Google.
I'm looking at the event page.
I'm gonna fucking Google this.
You
shit
Google
for you.
that shit.
You trash.
Okay, so I'll finish reading that. You Google the lines.
Hold up.
American Grit and Clock Tower.
Google.com.
The winners are going to be announced Saturday.
How many juice line? Nope, can't do that.
Yeah,
that's
no.
not it. How many?
If you bring any receipt from another vapin-usa location, such as, I guess this is going to be like their 5th or 6th opening.
Is it called American Grit?
American Grit.
E-juice.
Just put e-juice, yeah, at the end of it. To search it. There's going to be 5% off if you bring another receipt from another vapin-usa store.
Now, is that just a vapin-usa store? Or
that is just
store?
a vapin-usa store. That's an additional. You get an additional 5% off the grand opening prices.
That's awesome.
No offense, competitors, but hey. Lots of free vapin-usa promotional stuff, i.e. sunglasses, koozies, bottle openers, tote bags, and more. Here comes Saturday.
That's what I'm doing. I have to enter my name and all this shit. I have to verify my identity twice to get in there. Dick.
Here comes Saturday. Bad Habits Network broadcast live. Hide your parents, children. Give your parents permission to listen, I promise.
Especially your mom.
Your mom.
There's going to be an authentic Sheboygan Brat sausage cookout with all of the fixings. All the grand opening offers will continue, and the winner of the American Grit Sweet Ride will be announced. And Sunday, the last day of the grand opening offers and discounts, there's going to be a cloud comp. Sunday.
So just throwing it out there, what I see on vapin-usa's site, American Grit has 6 lines of juice.
You mean 6 flavors?
Yeah, 6 lines. 6 rails. Right, so they got 6 flavors. All that's $17.95 right now.
Right.
$17.95 a piece.
Yeah.
Right? So $17.95 times 6 is what?
Don't ask me to do math.
No, American Grit. American
mod?
Grit 60 milliliters is $18.95.
$17.95 for me. That's what I see. What
No.
was the mod?
I'm on the fucking. I'm getting. I'll have to get clarification.
I'm dude. Hang on. Hold the.
Because this is what this.
Hold the
I got
front
the
monkey.
official. I got the official from from them on in an email. And
Because
all that
it
shit.
says
$17.95.
I'll double check this.
that's on their website.
That's
Okay.
for a 60 mil bottle, though.
Yeah, this is for a 60 ml bottle.
That's
and I
a
got
damn
the
good price.
I got well, either way. $1 is $1 is $1. But
But what I'm saying is like,
I'll get clarification.
We'll
from
say
Allison.
50. We'll say just rough bareback $15, right? I'm no. Just hear me out, right?
No, we're violating an advertising law if we say that. We have to keep it honest. Are you talking with the 20% off?
No. For getting their fucking picture taken, the winner. I'm rounding For everybody that is listening, I'm rounding. Do not take this 100% accurate, right? So
some of this may or may not be true.
So 30,
Jesus
60,
Christ.
90, right? So that's roughly $90 worth of juice.
Okay,
that's one whole fucking line.
Yeah.
That's roughly $90 worth of juice. If you win, just to get your picture taken,
And-
roughly $90 worth of juice plus a mod.
Plus a Predator mod.
And that
I mean,
mod-
you got your picture taken. You look fly as fuck on your bike holding some sick juice, and you got $90 roughly of juice and a mod for free. Come on.
I want to know what the Predator mod is, because if it's the
I'm Googling
authentic
it.
stick mod that I'm thinking of, holy fuck. Those are awesome.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering if it's the one that's from Wismec. Or
It is. It's from Wismec.
Okay.
$228.
Okay. That's even that's cool shit.
Price on it from
Yeah.
Wismec is
MSRP?
MSRP is $59.99.
Okay.
So just from that, $59.99. So $60. I don't give a shit. I'm rounding here.
No, I'm loving what Dawn just put. She's like,
$60.
No, each bottle's 20-ish.
$60. They have 8 lines.
8 flavors.
8 flavors?
From what you said.
Okay, I said 6.
Okay.
Not
So
8.
6.
So what do they have? 6 or 8? Because that makes a difference.
What's
That's
the
an extra
website
30
say?
bucks. I saw 6.
Okay, so 6 times 20.
6 times 20.
Let's round it up to 20-ish a bottle.
All right, fair.
Because yeah.
20, 40, 60, 80, right?
Mm-hmm.
100, 120.
Yeah.
$180 worth of product.
Essentially.
Roughly.
Give or take.
Roughly. All right, so $180 worth of product just to get your picture taken on a bike
Yep.
after you buy some bomb fire-ass juice, right?
Yes.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but 1, you get your picture taken. 2, it's with your bike.
Well,
I mean,
I'm still thinking.
I'm leaving you guys.
Okay.
I mean, you get your picture taken on your passion
I'm thinking about.
with another one of your passions.
I'm thinking
What's
about
wrong
it.
with that?
I'm thinking about it.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
I've been asked if I'm riding the bike there.
Dude, you can't.
What's the-
You can't because
No,
you,
because of rule number 13.
You will win.
Yeah.
You will fucking win.
Because of rule number 13. Hammer's not allowed to participate in
Not
any
anymore.
raffles anymore.
Not anymore. You just keep winning.
Well, especially
It's
at
not fair.
Vape on the Bay.
It's not fair to
Yeah,
people.
you won and you didn't even claim.
No, fuck no. I felt bad. I was like, no, I don't want to win nothing here.
Yeah, but that's that's kind of the purpose, I guess
Right.
you could say.
Yeah. And it was the last one of the day, too.
Man. But
One of
but
the
yeah.
last ones.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, it was good times, and we're gonna have good times there
roughly $180 for the product
for the biker thing.
for the biker thing,
Yeah.
right? That's the getting your picture taken after you buy a bottle of juice, holding that juice up in that picture with your passion, which is your bike.
Mm-hmm.
We all know if you got a motorcycle, that's a passion of yours. They aren't cheap.
No.
They aren't expensive. Unless you have one of those crazy little like gold wings,
Self-stabilizing ones.
right. Unless it's got like a gyroscopic technology in it that keeps it upright all the time, right?
And you steer it with your
And those
a-hole.
are
It-
made.
Unless yeah. Okay, South Park.
Thank you.
They are a passion, regardless of what people say.
I might just ride it just on principle.
They-
2-hour trip, that'd be fun.
They are a passion.
Why not?
Well, because I got to make sure the equipment's safe and you guys are safe.
I wouldn't, just because you know you're gonna be beat when you're coming home.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't.
Fatigue would set in
Right.
because
I mean, you got to be
yeah.
holding your bike the whole time. You got to be by your bike the whole time because, I
And
mean,
the equipment and you guys,
right? So
and-
you're gonna have to
yeah.
bring the bike inside somehow. Are they gonna accommodate that? Probably
Nah.
not.
But I did have Johnny make some sweet decals for it.
Right,
You
but
seen them?
yeah,
I have not yet seen that.
I eyeballed them when I came in.
Those are going on my tank. I got 2 of them, one on each side where the emblems used to be.
Oh, nice.
I made the bike naked, and we're gonna put the VHN logo on those with the oil slicks.
That's gonna look slick.
Stellar.
Right, But again, passion.
Sick as tits.
You got a passion.
Yeah, sick as tits. He stopped you with sick as tits. He actually stopped you with.
I used to say it too. That's the worst part. Can I get a hashtag sick as tits in chat, please?
Somebody. I guarantee Booby.
I want to see everybody in chat right now. Hashtag sick as tits.
I know.
Please.
Booby Monster. Will
please do it.
Hey, is Frumpy Gnome in chat?
I don't even think he knows we're on.
I want to see
I'm sure he does.
A hashtag sick as tits in chat.
Oh, it's coming.
This is what I do to my stream too.
Oh, I know.
Like if I get something like
now, does it tell you who's watching and who's not?
Yeah.
Yeah, because anytime I come on and he's on and he notices it, hey.
Right. Well, I try to get my viewers to be vocal with me because I want to talk to my viewers while I'm playing. That's part of the stream experience. I want them to feel like they're not just watching some random dude play some fucking video games, right?
Yeah, you try to interact.
I want everybody to be noticed if I can notice everybody. Right now, I can because, I'm not that big. I've got 14 followers? I don't know how I sustain a fuck ton of views and not enough followers, but what?
Breasticles, sick as tits, hashtag sick ass tits. Somebody actually wrote out the word hashtag.
Oh, God.
Booby Monster hashtag. I gotta get her. I gotta get her on the show. I gotta get her on the show.
Well, you go ahead and get her on the show.
Booby Monster.
I quit.
I can't. She works at Johnny Vapes.
Oh, okay. Hi, Don.
Oh, that person. Hi. But in my stream, I try to be vocal with people.
Yeah, you participate when you can.
Sometimes I get a little distracted because I'm trying to figure shit out with this new game. But before I was,
as well as improve your rating.
No, that's not happening. Not until next season. I'm not touching it. I'm taking a hiatus from it.
I should have seen this one coming. What? Hashtag your mom's tits.
Your mom's tits.
Nice. Same person?
Sean.
Well, we know he's drinking.
Yeah, well, he's probably imbibing in more than one bad habit at this moment.
As long as he does responsibly.
Amen to that. So let's talk about the Vapin' Show.
Vapin' Show.
Yes.
We want to do the Vapin' Show.
Yes.
This is our second attempt at it.
Yeah.
Right.
And 2 of the 3, again, are at the table. Which is why I'm talking. Because when the Vapin' Show hits, Hammer ain't going to talk.
Yeah, you are, because you vape.
No, it's going to be you 3, primarily. I'm going to sit in
You can fuck yourself. I won't show up if that's how you're going to play it.
I'll just be the announcer and fucking booth guy.
If you're going to douche around like that.
I'm not going to douche around. No,
that's douching.
Dude, you know how many shows on this network I'm effectively on?
All of them?
I need almost all of them, except for Sunday show when that special situation arose.
Yes.
But yeah, fucking, I want to sit back and chill. I want you guys to have more fun.
We have fun as a team.
Yeah.
This is a team. This is not put the I in team. This is a team. We work together.
Well,
I don't put an I in team.
if you spell team wrong, there's an I
me.
in team.
Well, no shit.
And if you're Lysdexic, there's me.
Yeah.
I guarantee half of the fucking listeners who just heard the word Lysdexic are trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Lysdexia?
Lysdexia?
Lysdexics are
No
teeple
idea.
poo, dude.
Okay.
Lysdexics are teeple poo.
Nice.
Now he's got it.
And I'm rocking 3 mods in front of me. I want to talk about something, though.
Go
Let's
nuts.
Talk.
Okay, so the last time...
Talk into the mic.
Talk in. Bring
Your
the mic.
mom.
Here.
I don't think I can eat it any more than I already am. So...
Or you could sit at your old lady's mic
I'm
now. She
thinking of-
vacated.
Yeah,
You could.
I'm going to.
Okay.
All right. Well, so Josh and I will.
He's got the extension cord, so you can just literally bring these headphones over there. And
Because I know
Because that one's omni, like full range omnidirectional. Oh, baby. I'll stick it in.
You guys are assholes. I love it.
Who?
Every one of us. vapin-usa.
Yes.
Our one of our newest sponsors.
Thank you for dealing with our horse shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Rip.
Wow. vapin-usa offers professional service and products to their valued patrons. Their prices are competitive, and their stores are very friendly, comfortable, and welcoming. Whether you're shopping online or with them in person at their brick and mortars, rest assured you'll be treated with the utmost respect. They're here to provide a service for the vaping community, be it beginner, veteran, or other. So you can be assured all your questions regarding any vaping topic will be answered thoroughly and explained fully. Check them out at vapin, vapin, USA.com.
Vapin-usa.
vapin-usa.
Oh, yeah.
And their hours vary by store. They have a ton of locations.
They have quite a
So move that mic up to your mouth, your breathe hole. No, move the mic up to your breathe hole.
Yeah.
Please.
like that.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
much
make
better.
Make the mic work for you. Don't work for the mic.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Much better.
Yes, it is. I
sounds
can actually
clear.
hear myself now. Too.
Yeah. Isn't it nice?
Yes.
And you get the mic in your mouth?
Yes.
Remember
Oh,
this when
baby.
you're doing your new equipment in your YouTube channel.
Yes.
He's just like fuck you, shut up, let me talk.
Hey,
Talk!
That's a work in progress. Something I want to talk about with Josh, because the last time I brought this up, Josh gave me a funny look. Rayon versus cotton bacon.
Huh?
What?
Rayon?
Rayon. Okay. Rayon.
Yeah.
Rayon.
Yeah.
If you go into my bag, Josh, that's right out.
I know what rayon is.
Okay, you gave me a funny look when I said I was using it.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, why are you using rayon versus cotton?
Better flavor. Better flavor with your coils. Even better than it was before.
Oh,
Stick.
sorry.
Do not mute me
Wrong
again.
button.
I will
It
rape
was an
your
accident.
face hole.
Hashtag facehole.
Hashtag face hole in chat, please.
I mean, by any means, I'm going to say this. I'm not knocking cotton bacon at all. It's just a preference.
Right. It's all personal preference. That's why, like I said, I choose stainless steel versus Kanthal.
Now, I will go with you on that.
Some people will fight it tooth and nail, though.
Canthal's doesn't do that bullshit.
What bullshit?
I can't remember. It was like an oxidation, or if you don't rinse it, or something like that with
Huh?
stainless steel.
Okay, if
You
don't
covered
have
it.
to-
You covered it some time ago.
Yeah.
There's
you
some
run-
chemical reaction that happens if you let your stainless steel gunk up too much.
No, it's
if you overheat it.
Overheat it. That's
and,
it.
and even then, it's not just overheating; it's throwing too much amperage down a fucking line. If you do that with Kanthal can handle higher amperages than stainless can. It's just a raw fact.
Right. I have another one on the cotton debate.
Yeah.
Koga cotton.
Okay.
I've never used it.
Never used it.
Really?
First time I'm hearing it.
Now,
Dude,
is that
it's been
Japanese
around
cotton?
for a
No,
while.
that's Japanese organic cotton right there. In front of you.
Koga is Japanese organic cotton, but it's pulled straight.
Okay. And those in Dennis's hand is just
It's not cut into pads; it's pulled straight.
and those are just cut
Like
into pads.
it's pretty much like cotton bacon. Only.
Yeah.
Only not.
I think I have used it before. I
Koga-
didn't pay enough attention.
Koga is really good.
Okay.
I like it. It's expensive, and I think you're paying for the name.
Probably.
The reason why I like cotton bacon is because it's cheap, it wicks well, and it provides pretty much everything that you need to go. I mean, it's easy to work with. It's simple to work with. If I'm making my own shit, I can do it on the fly.
Right.
Literally in like 10 minutes, I can put.
And then there's
a new
other
wick in.
various other forms of cotton, like a Quick Wicks or
Yes.
I don't like the Quick Wicks.
Me
Reason.
either.
Reason.
They taste funky.
Okay, you do it. You got because of the taste.
Am I right? Is it
it's
kind of
breaking
tastes?
time.
Yeah, it kind of tastes funky.
Rayon, after I go through, probably drip a few times. probably 2 or 3 times after I've gotten it somewhat
You do
dry.
the slow burn initial?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean...
Okay, what's the slow burn?
The slow burn is you wick, put some juice on it, heat it up like probably 30 watts so you just start to see smoke coming from it, or vapor.
Right.
And then you do that a couple times, re-drip, and then essentially what you're doing is you're breaking in both the coil and the
wick.
cotton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, when I wick, I burn the coil red hot, right, to get all the hot spots out. Then I put in my wick, and I do a slow burn while I'm juicing. So when I juice my coil to get the juice into the wick quicker, when I drip on the coil to get the juice into the wick, I do the slow burn.
Now we're talking about build your own coils, yes?
Yes.
Not pre-mades.
I was assuming
do
that
this.
everybody...
We have some neophytes that may or may not know what we're talking about.
Then tell them if they have questions about what we're talking about, they need to ask.
At badhabitsnetwork@gmail.com.
Or in chat.
Yes.
Please ask in chat. We want you...
Tag one of us to it.
Yeah.
Please ask in chat because we want you to be communicating with us. The more we can help, the better.
Yes. And that's why we're
Please.
that's why we're essentially doing the vape show.
Oh shit, I overdripped. Fuck me.
Yeah, we all do that.
I keep doing it. It's
You did it,
I do it on
James.
my what is that one? My goon. I've done that.
Your
I've noticed
LP?
the goon
Or
is
the goon.
the goon is always like that.
Yeah, and it drives me nuts. 2, it's like, oh,
That's why I want a glass cap for it so bad, so I can see what my level is.
yeah,
Because with the goon, it's hard to tell.
Oh, yeah.
it is.
Actually, there is one of our sponsors that's going to have that. I don't know if they have it in yet, but I know they were getting the glass caps in.
The
That's
Trinities?
Yes. Ideal vapor.
One of our
Maybe
great
they can
sponsors.
work a deal out with me.
You'll have to talk to them.
I will have to talk to them. I'm not doing coils though.
Damn it, Sean beat me to it. What does your mom vape? My wiener.
Okay.
She vapes the smoke pole flavor. Tastes like hot dogs and moist sweat.
Moist. So we were talking about pre-wicking and not pre-wicking. We were talking about
we're talking about slow
breaking
burn.
in and slow burns.
Breaking in a wick in specific. I've always called it slow burning.
Yeah.
Because you essentially slow burn the wick in. I mean, you break it in. That's what you do.
Okay,
it prevents
wick in, not wicket. Okay, slow burn the wicking. Ooh, there's a Salem joke.
Stop.
You know, and you know, a lot of guys don't even realize. Sorry, Josh, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
but
you're good.
Even with your pre-made coils for your tanks, such as the Blazer tank, whether it be a TFV 12, and you know, you don't go straight to 120 watts.
no,
you start out at.
It's recommended you start at a low wattage to
Break in the coil.
yes.
Well, by doing that, you're breaking in the wick too. And whenever with RDAs and RTAs or whatever, you don't have to change the coil so frequently.
No.
At least most of the time, you can just heat them red hot, throw it under water, get the coil clean,
It just reminded me of something.
and then you re-wick. Well, you still have to slow burn. You still have to break in the wick. It doesn't take long at all. It takes a total, 5 minutes?
Right.
If that.
And I do that while I'm juicing the actual wick up. So it seeps that juice on top of the coil, through the coil and into the wick
Yes.
at 30 watts when I run 90. And then I'll crank it up to 40 and I'll run it off and continue filling up the rest of the wick with juice. Every time I do it, I'll crank it up 5 to 10 watts.
Right.
Until I get to my happy 90. And then I'll do a couple of hard burns.
Yeah.
What's a hard burn?
A hard burn is when you hold it down for 2 to 5 seconds.
Now, when you're saying 2 to 5 seconds, you're just holding it down. You're not blowing
No.
nothing.
No.
Nothing. Okay, you're just letting it go.
Yep.
Okay.
And that essentially, it's like, the best way I can describe it, it's like when you have a piece of red hot metal that you're making into a blade, that you're forging into a blade, when you dunk it in oil.
Right.
You're tempering it. You're making it susceptible to what it's going to be handling at its highest peak. And by doing that, you're essentially readying the coil for high use.
And we'll get in another later
Or the wick,
episode,
sorry, not the coil.
Another later down the line an episode, we'll talk about different types of coils and different type of coil builds, I'm sure.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, we might actually have to have episodes dedicated to a certain type of coil because of...
Nah, we won't go that fancy.
I don't think it'll need to go that far.
Well, I don't know. The vertebrates are pretty fucking fancy. I'm sorry. I am severely impressed. I never had a vertebrae until Josh made one.
Yeah, same with me.
And I can't... No, if there's a single coil build, that is it.
Yeah.
I can't do anything but in a single coil.
Well, I mean...
Maybe a juggernaut?
Well, I mean, the thing is, you're throwing 30 amps straight through that coil.
Right.
I mean, you're throwing a lot of power through
I'm doing my best to give credit where credit's due. I'm severely impressed by your vertebrae. Especially with... Because when I first... You did a dual coil build vertebrae on my iJoy RDTA Plus.
Right. But you were only running things that push 60 amp.
Right. But I could only do it at like 40 because of how fucking fiery those coils were.
Right. But the amperage, the raw amperage that can go through it, it doesn't matter, right? I know those coils, they were 28 gauge stainless, for one.
Here's a question.
They weren't 26 gauge, which you have in there now, which pulls 30.1 volt or 30.1 amps.
Okay.
So you need the 60 amp draw on those. The duals that you had were pulling roughly 50.2.
I still have them.
So you still need two VTC4s or something that's going to be able to push out 60 amp pulse.
So basically a DNA.
Yeah.
Something.
Speaking of DNA,
AKA regulated.
I have a question to a previous topic.
Yes.
Do you blow when you hard burn on pre-mades?
No.
Why?
Because you are tempering the wick. You want to temper the wick. You don't take... When you're forging steel or forging iron or forging anything, what do you put on it? Before you do anything, before you hammer it out when it's red hot, what do you sprinkle on it? Flux.
I was going to say,
right?
A picture of Salt Bay just hit my fucking brain with him just sprinkling flux.
Right.
Flux is a welding thing type.
It removes impurities.
There it is.
Right. So you put flux on, and then you hammer out. Right.
The question got asked.
After that, the impurities are out. Then you temper it, creating a barrier.
Yeah.
To keep the impurities out. The tempering process helps hold its integrity together. And when you hold an integrity together, it creates a stronger, more durable substance.
So it's a no.
I don't blow.
Okay,
no.
Yeah.
There's no. It's
not
necessary.
It's not necessary.
I don't.
There are a few people in this world who actually swear by doing so.
That's personal preference.
There it is.
I choose not to because I want what I'm putting onto the coil right now to sustain that flavor. If I switch juices like I did tonight with this,
I got to talk to Jeff about something.
Like if I try some extra juice out, I want to be able to taste Jeff's juice when I switch back to it without any issue.
Right.
Yeah.
When I try his 88 mile, when I temper with 88 miles per hour,
you want to taste 88 miles.
I want to make sure if I go back to 88 miles per hour, it's not going to be flooded with somebody else's juice.
Right.
It's going to be 88 miles per hour.
You're dedicating a coil to a juice.
No, I'm dedicating a wick.
To
a juice. Right. So that's why I don't blow. It's because I buy 500 milliliter bottles, and I will run that until it's bone dry and dead.
Back to tempering again. Pre-made coils are kind of already pre-tempered.
Proof. I want proof.
No. So, would you? I'd like to hope that statement would be a true statement. So a pre-made coil is kind of done
Are we talking?
tempered already.
Okay, the question that needs to be asked: is it for a tank or an RDA? Is it a pre-made Clapton coil? Is it a pre-made tank coil?
Yeah, because there's a whole spectrum.
There's a whole there because if you're blowing into a pre-made coil for a tank, you're essentially just going to burn the wick up faster. You're going to burn that coil up faster, depending on your juice as well.
Yeah.
Tank coils do not come pre-tempered. Period. End of
and
discussion.
I'm getting tank.
They do not.
Yeah,
they do not because
So you have to break them in.
you need
slowly.
to break them in. If I strongly
Say like a
suggest
V12.
See,
No.
Okay. This is why
wait,
we need a camera in the
V12,
studio.
Maxo V12?
I'm actually going to demonstrate it for you, Gary, what they're talking about.
What's up? Oh, dude, you're clearing it.
Yeah.
You're clearing it is what, yeah. Gremlin does that all the time, and it pisses me off.
well, here's the thing, right? When you're
Oh, that coil's done.
and that's a perfect reason.
And that's, yes,
Exactly.
and this is why. Now he's got, is that a rebuildable, or
No.
what
but
tank are you using?
This is the Blazer 200 watt tank,
Uh-huh.
but this coil's been in here for 2 weeks.
Right. So it's done already.
So prime and let it sit, and then go rip.
No.
No.
No. You
No.
want to hit about what I do for even my Blazer 200 watt, I may not be getting anything off of it. I start out at like 10 watts, then go 4 or 5 puffs at 10 watts, then go 20 watts, 30 watts, and so forth.
You do it differently than I do.
Same here.
Like when I'm priming a coil, say it's pre-built, I
Okay.
have the coil completely exposed. Like completely open,
Oh,
so I
okay,
can
okay.
drip
Yep,
right
yep.
onto
You
the
drip
coil.
right onto the pre-made coil.
No matter what,
No matter what.
I want to make sure I'm dripping right onto the wick and right onto the
Exactly.
coil. So when that juice hits the coil, it gets sucked straight into the cotton
Now, you're
or
talking- but
whatever
that's-
wick substance
yeah.
it is.
But that's also for an RDA.
No, I do it with tanks too.
Oh.
Then
Okay.
boost it up slowly to your desired power.
Yeah.
I do it until the coil is fully saturated on pre-builts. I do
Yes.
it until the coil is fully saturated to the point where I'm getting spatter.
Yeah.
Where
You have
it's
to.
spitting at you.
Right.
Yes.
And during that time, I am ramping it up every bit.
Okay.
And then once I hit my hard point of my top wattage,
Right.
it is still spattering. I burn it off, and that is the tempering process.
Okay.
You burn it off, which it forces that juice. Essentially, you get a small burn or a sear, but it's going to contain that juice flavor into the coil, and it's going to prevent future burns.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
We've all experienced one by now at this table.
Dry hit.
No. A Smock TFV12, the 12 coil,
Yep.
started at a minimum. This is just a suggestion. We're not saying this is law. Started at a minimum of 60 and then ramp it up 10 watts
40.
in increments.
Start at 40.
You're recommending start at 40. Okay.
Yes.
What happens to a coil when you say, like, it's recommended? Because there's a lot of confusion here for newbies. The coil itself says optimal temp or optimal wattage.
That's
60?
optimal after you've burnt it in.
Okay, so that's an after.
That's
okay,
after the burn-in
range. The
process.
range is after
So-
the
so
prime
there's
process.
there's slow burn,
Then
ramp
prime
up.
props.
hard burn, and then you're gonna vape.
Okay.
Right there's those 3 stages. There's a slow
Yeah.
burn, which hard burn, which
See, I'm
everybody
learning some
knows,
shit too here.
and then the vape process, where you're actually ready to vape. Everybody says, or they used to say, hang on, I'm gonna correct myself on that before you even say it. Everybody used to say, or will stand by the de facto standard, let the juice
Do the work.
No,
No,
let
sorry.
the juice wick. Let the coil sit. And I go by the opposite. Don't let it sit. Force it into the coil.
Yeah, that's priming.
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will say, let the coil or let the wick soak up the juice. Let it sit for 10 to 20 minutes. Manufacturers even say it.
Well,
they
that's-
still say it today, and it's not the right thing to say
No,
because
you will get a dry hit.
It's not
And
the
he's-
fact that you're going to get a dry hit. It's just the fact that if you're changing juice with the same coil, 1, stop it. Just stop.
Yeah.
And 2, you're doing it wrong. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, just don't.
Yeah.
Unless you mean you don't care and you just want to switch juices.
You're a special case, right?
I mean, if you,
Wow.
well,
No, I mean, in all
They didn't
like,
see the love you had in your face with that, and I'm sincere when I say that. It sounded you're a special case. That almost paralleled to the sound of you're a special kind of stupid.
Well, no, he is.
No,
He reviews juices, so
he's got an advanced technique, if I may.
he's got his own technique that works for him.
Yes. And everyone's like a snowflake.
Oh my god.
No, everyone has their own thumbprint of how they do their own shit.
Right, which is why my way of doing it is different than his. Not significantly, but slightly.
And here's where I claim neophyte, because I'm still quote-unquote learning.
Now, if I'm
still trying to do
putting
my own
a
coils.
juice that I'm reviewing in a tank, which 90% of the time doesn't happen for the basis that, one, you've either got a 15 ml bottle or a 30 ml bottle.
Right.
You're going to burn through that 30 ml bottle in a tank much faster than you are dripping it.
I've noticed that as well.
So if you put it in a tank, you better know that you like that juice or you're doing an update review.
Yes. Well, here's the other thing. I'm going to ask you, reviewer to reviewer. Do you do double blinds? Like the same kind of review, you put one in a tank and then one in an RDA and compare them.
I have. I did that actually with Vaporized Nomads Miss Lisa's.
Yes.
And it actually was one way it is better in a tank than in dripping it.
So I follied that one. The first time I did macho sauce, I also have learned that it's also what type of tank as well. Mm-hmm. Because I'm learning that in a let's say an iJoy Maxo V12,
mm-hmm.
I got to put it on the fucking Zenith.
Because it's a warmer vape.
It is.
Now,
But if I put it on like my little Chaos, my Sigelli Chaos, good traveler by the way. What? Oh, that.
He lost his train of thought.
You're so pretty. I notice that if when I put my Maxo on here,
mm-hmm.
The V12 Maxo on my Chaos, muted.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason for that.
I'm listening.
Airflow.
Well,
no,
it's not the
I got it
airflow.
wide the fuck open, and then I tried
No,
it.
it's the airflow of the actual device.
No. I will differ
What do you mean?
with that one.
Okay.
What he's talking about is if you had a tank that had bottom airflow that went through the device itself, that would be great. But what he's actually talking about, or what I'm talking about, is the coil is underpowered, essentially.
Okay.
The Maxo does not have the 3 battery power of,
say, the Chaos, the 2 battery.
I mean, the Chaos works great with the Blazer at 130 watts.
Okay.
If I turn it up any higher, the flavor gets muted because you don't have enough power to power the coil.
So we're also talking about finding the right mod with the right tank.
Yes.
Okay, so you're talking about voltage regulation then.
Yes.
Okay. So
Sorry.
With
my fault.
With any coil that you throw in, you have wattage, voltage, ohms, and amps.
We also got it also depends on the sugars in the juice too.
That as well.
Which we kind of covered at the top of the show.
Right. So you have wattage, voltage, ohms, and amps, right? Your amps usually are going to be determined by the ohms and the voltage, not the wattage.
Right.
The wattage is the variable.
Now, if you have a hybrid, which the Zenith is,
mm-hmm.
there is no wattage. It's all voltage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But with wattage, you're still pushing voltage through.
That is true.
And I don't know basic math on this because I'm not a wizard.
Google fucking Ohm's Law. Got it.
It's not Googling Ohm's Law. It's Googling how wattage with resistance and amperage.
Yes.
Which is part of Ohm's Law. We're not discussing Ohm's Law with this.
No, that's actually going to be the first legit episode we talk about.
Relates out to voltage. Because I can throw these coils, these exact same coils, at 90 watts on my TFV8.
Right.
And I'm pushing 6.1 volts. Or 6.01 volts. Where on my Goon, I'm pushing 5.69 at 90.
Nice.
Yeah, so you have the voltage drop, which is better for the Goon because it's a lower profile. It's higher conductivity materials. It's got the gold plating, which
helps.
It reduces the voltage that goes through it. But it also makes it a warm, smooth vape instead of, with my V12, it's a muted vape.
Yeah.
So the reason I brought up airflow and dynamics is because when you switch, I mean, I can go from my baby beast to my V8, my regular beast. They are two different monsters.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. They are two different monsters, right? The baby beast, it's got a warm, smooth, girthy vape.
Yes.
But the V8 has a smooth, muted, cool vape.
But that's also the difference in the chimney of the tanks, too.
That's where the aerodynamics and airflow comes in.
And that's also where the flavor comes from as
right.
well. The shorter distance to the coil to the mouthpiece.
And that's why I was bringing up the airflow and that, I didn't know we were there's so many things that can go into it.
There's so many variables that go into vaping, it's unreal.
Yeah.
It really is.
And it's really finding your favorite thing. As soon as you find it, you will know.
Yeah, and like
Hands
here
down.
recently, I don't know why, but
Jesus Christ.
lower ohms have been better for me. Don't know why. I was at like
I just figured something out. We were talking about voltage going through.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my Zenith or whatever at 4.5. I just it did the translation because of the screen on the Chaos, the Sigali Chaos.
Yeah.
Says if you're going to do this with voltage at 4.5, that's essentially 150 watts of power.
Right.
I didn't realize I was doing that. I've never gone over 120.
Right.
To my knowledge. And this whole time, holy shit.
It makes a huge difference. It really does.
It does.
You know, and the batteries, everything you put into the
It's not muted no more in this tank.
Turned it up a little, did ya?
Wow, I turned it all the way up to 150. I usually, on a regulated device, I usually don't go over 120.
It's all about the device,
Yep.
the tank, the coils. Literally everything in there is a science. It sounds dumb by just throwing a generic term of science out there, but
Jesus Christ, we got know-it-alls in the goddamn chat.
But welcome to vaping.
Guru, air velocity inside the RTA makes a ton of difference.
He's just using big fucking words to make himself sound smart.
Get into. It'd be nice if you were in studio, asshat.
Hey,
Yeah, asshat.
but I want you to press on that once.
Those are probably angry.
Like fire it once to look at my amps.
This is on your RX 300.
Lower right hand corner is amps.
A.
You and I gotta get together.
15.3.
Okay.
90 watts. Okay, and?
Okay. Read the rest.
5.69 volts, 0.36 ohms. I'm not going to read
The
puff
P
counter.
is the puff counter. Yeah, that's cycled 5 times now.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Yeah, since I got it.
You put that through the ringer.
Oh yeah, dude. I've got a lot of experience with it, and I don't like it.
Okay, what
It's not as bad as the lava box, but it's doesn't do what I
Your
want it
lava
to do.
box was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You basically had to fucking hook up a fucking solar powered battery to the cocksucker at the end.
It was wall charger. Like it was pass through at that point. It was so bad it was
So the
pass through.
lipo was done.
It was one cell had shot. It was done.
Yeah.
Like that's why I was freaking out, and I had to get something.
Wow, I didn't know Sean knew this one.
Was he sounding
He's
smart?
he's actually talking about why the Hadley actually had such a success.
Which one is that?
Hadley.
I'm not familiar with that
It's an
one.
RDA.
Okay.
But yeah, it really boils down to finding what suits you, and what suits you now could be different in 6 months. You could be looking for something that's just slightly more fulfilling in, just heat. You want just a little bit more dense flavor.
Right. And that's why,
I'm not talking about clouds. I'm talking about flavor
as well. And also, we're talking aerodynamics inside said thing, like
Right.
what was the one I was looking at getting? Dump tank.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
your dump tanks aren't going to have the flavor.
No.
Some of
not.
well, and I'm not going
Certain
to say
ones.
all of them.
I'm going to say all of them. They're not going to have the flavor.
Well, it
period.
depends.
well, I'm still trying to find a.
You look at dump tanks. You got the Sherman. You got the Mod Father. You got all these dump tanks.
666.
They're not going to have the flavor of something that's tiny and that's got a small, short stem that's going to be able to goose it. They're just not. What are you doing? What do you? Oh, you can hear yourself.
No, I'm tired of popping my fucking peas. That is annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh my fucking god.
But from my experience, you're not gonna have the flavor that you would in a non-dump tank versus a dump tank. Period.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
It's just because of the size of the stem.
Yep.
It is literally because of the size of the stem. And if you can
right?
if you can make a girth dump tank that's not 40 millimeters, like if you can make if you can make a 24 base like a globe, cough.
Yeah.
Hey, wait,
Like
wait, what?
some companies
What-
are
what-
fucking cranking out right now.
What are you talking about? A globe?
You know what I'm
Yes,
talking
we know,
about.
We know you want one.
No.
He's got one. He's got one coming.
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky fucker. Where's mine?
Fuck you. My Dragon Ball, not yours.
Some companies are starting to push them out. But that's the thing. You know, you're going stem size. You're increasing the stem size. You're reducing the flavor.
And
It's not reducing the clouds, but it's
I've
reducing
also-
the flavor. Period. It doesn't matter who you are.
I've
it's
also come to
going
learn another thing when you talk about the globes. My apologies for walking over.
No, go ahead.
There are some companies like Cleto. The Cleto 120 now offers a globe glass.
Yes.
There are certain companies who will custom make glass to go globe, like for the TFV8.
Yes.
But does it make it a dump tank?
That's the question.
Is it 7 milliliters or over? Will it make it 7 milliliters or over? Because 7 milliliters is a classified dump tank.
So the
Seven,
iJoy
sure.
Maxo V12 is technically a dump tank because it goes 7.5 milliliter.
Then it is classified
As
as
a
a dump tank.
Okay. Dude RDA with or Big Baby with four coils, 4 build.
See, I'm not a fan of that tank, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, well, he's asking an RDA or a tank.
I'm just getting from Guru. I want one hammer. I want one hammer.
So
not even a comparison,
who
though.
asked that question?
Dawn.
Okay.
Dude RDA or Big Baby with 4x4 coil.
Okay, Dawn, coming from my experience, what are you going to be using it for? Because I have the Big Baby, and I want a dude super bad. I don't want the dude for anything other than building.
All right.
It's like the Goon. It's one of those specialty ones that's flashy. You can show off your coil work. You can throw some sick builds in there. You can get amazing flavor off of it. But do you want the sustainability when you're driving? With smaller coils that can still produce a shit ton of flavor. Like, I can attest to that. I use my Baby Beast almost every day.
Right.
I drive a lot.
Yeah.
Every day.
And I've been using my Maxo on a reg.
Right. So, are you going to be driving a lot? Or are you going to be in the store where you can fill up all the time? You know, these are things you need to take into consideration. Like, is it going to fit what you need for the time being until you get home and you can throw an RDA on?
Or are you lazy as fuck? Or busy as fuck?
Right. Or are you busy as fuck where you can't afford to do that? Do you work at a job where you're stuck in an office all day and you don't want to bring your juice with you and you just want to fill it up once? Like, these are all things to consider when you're looking for a tank or an RDA.
Yeah. In a tank to an RDA, there's really there's a
There you go.
huge difference. There really is. I mean, an RDA is meant for cloud chasing and flavor, depending on the RDA. Like, let's go old school. Let's go the Watofo Spore.
Let's go older, the Plume Veil.
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't heard that one in
Oh
forever.
my
Well,
god. They were not meant for clouds, but they had a fuck ton of flavor.
Yeah. The Spark. It's got one of the smallest build decks that you can find in the market. Well,
yeah, it's like an 18 millimeter build deck.
but awesome for flavor.
Right. The reason why is because it's so small, it keeps all that heat trapped right in that area and produces that volumetric, dense flavor you want. Not dense clouds, but dense flavor. Now that's why I was talking about with the density. Like,
Now let's talk about Resurrection Vapor. Let's talk about Kismet.
Kismet.
Let's talk about that flavor. Jeff
it's-
says you need high watts for that juice. Put it in this.
What's this?
Put it in the spar,
Okay.
and 60 watts all day long, and you got great flavor.
right. I don't. It's
dude, I put-
well, it's 60 watts with the right coil.
First
You
time-
got to with the right build. You got to have the right
Uh-huh.
build. You got to have everything set to what you're used to,
Yes.
what you enjoy. And once you get that,
Right.
I'll tell you
You're
what,
good all
I've
day.
got a 3.5 millimeter coil, 22 gauge, 10 wraps.
I just remember putting the first time I had Kismet. I threw it
dude,
on.
I about shit my pants.
I threw it on my DNA, which was let's see, my Wismec DNA 200 with the 30 millimeter Big Buddha V2 that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! The flavor was on point. The cloud was great. That fucking flavor was so intense, I choked.
Yeah, the flavor.
Holy
just
shit!
It is intense
That is
flavor.
a powerful fucking flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And put it on a big boy. Oh my god!
I think I was using 20 gauge twisted stainless.
That's why I've got it on the Mason.
My tight twist.
This was before you and I met, so I was probably rocking Canthal's.
When you threw me Kismet for the first time,
Yeah,
I about shit my pants. I was like, dude,
that is intense.
this is my next one.
and these are things we have in studio, folks. This is not just because it's sponsor savvy, because we have literally a metric fuck ton of juice to try in studio right now.
And we love all our sponsors to death.
And we love all our friends and fans that have gifted us shit to try.
Right. It's
Yeah, we do.
astronomical. Like, we're not going to run out.
Right. And
If we do, zombies have taken over, and we're not vaping anymore because we can't charge our batteries.
I will admit, with this format, with this show, with this network, we're going to abide by giving our legit, sincere, and honest opinion, whether
have
you
to.
like it or not. I know Dennis has a policy where he doesn't, on his channel, review garbage.
Yeah.
We will review, quote-unquote, garbage.
If garbage finds its way into our studio and we don't kick it to the curb, yeah, we'll review it.
No, I'm actually going blind. I
No,
want to go. I want to go blind.
I'm saying
I'd be
if a
game for
juice
that
company
in
who
here.
has been known to make excellent juices gives us some shit,
yeah.
gives us like shit juice, I'll be like, yeah, dude, you get this. You need to fix it. Something needs to change. I
Or
don't
if
know
we
what
get
it is,
if
but,
we get a
you
one
know.
shot, if we get a one shot wonder guy, hey, can you try? Here's my line. Please try it on air. We've never tried it before. We're going in blind. We're going to give our honest opinion.
Right? Yeah.
Whether you like it or not is up to you. Welcome to the Bad Habits Network. We're honest as best as we can.
And the thing is when we do the juice reviews, we're gonna review on what we normally vape on. You know, it's not gonna be like, oh, we're gonna use a primer coil. We're gonna use a wick list just to taste it. Nah, none of that bullshit.
No,
we're gonna
go
use
semi-pro.
We're gonna use.
There is no semi.
We're gonna use what we use on a regular basis because that is what we are common to. We know what we like before your juice came in.
Yeah, we
And
all
if you-
have our dedicated profiles.
And here's the thing, there's a difference between a bad juice and a not for me juice. Like that
God,
juice
yes.
you handed me earlier.
Oh God.
It's not for me, but it's good. I don't want to mention it. I don't want to mention it.
We'll get to it in another time and date.
The juice is good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a
It's
me
not
flavor.
your profile.
Right. But
it smells
it's
like
good.
garbage when you open up the cap, but then you taste it.
It smells weird.
Yeah.
Like initially it's like, oh, what the fuck is that?
And it's just all the flavors
It
mixed.
smells like caviar. Tastes the same.
No.
Hey, I like caviar. It's delicious.
No, it smells like
Summerstrong or whatever it is.
It smells like Stromboli, kind of.
Yeah. A blueberry Stromboli.
Yeah. Like somebody took like a pepperoni Stromboli and put blueberries in it.
Yeah.
Can you smell that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it, Dennis. What is it?
It's Juice Monster. I do not know who it's made by. I do not know.
Jam Monster, you mean?
Jam Monster. I'm not sure of who actually makes it. It may be their name.
We'll give credit where credit's due later.
It is their name.
Okay.
So.
But dude, the juice is on point. You can taste each of the individual components,
right?
But they fuse together.
Okay.
So it tastes. It tastes. If that was my profile, I'd say it tastes good.
Right. And here's the personal question I'm going to ask this table: do we want to do this weekly or bi-weekly?
I would love to.
Okay.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, love to.
Yeah, bi-weekly would work better because in the fall again I'll start.
You got bowling.
Yeah.
So if we could do it the opposite weekends, opposite Fridays. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way we get a flex off on Friday and we can do whatever.
Yeah, we can go bad habits drinking.
Hey,
that would be
Dennis's bowling alley.
Yes.
Hey, that'd be an awesome idea.
Yeah. Do they have a couple open lanes during league nights or no?
On Friday nights, it's this past.
Or should we start our own teams?
No.
This past season was a full house.
Okay.
I was going to say, can you imagine that? Bad habits bowling? That would be horrible.
Well, you never know.
We'll be here in town on Thursday nights.
I understand. I won't.
I know you won't.
Daddy's cutoff is 6 p.m. no matter what.
I know you are.
Man, I've been going to bed at like 8.
I know.
And then I've been,
I'm talking on principle, man. I stop all business.
Man, I've been trying to go to bed at 8, and I'm sitting here thinking like during the week
relate
I gotta
to that
I gotta go to bed sooner, man.
Because we have the devil's hours.
Well, the worst part
and
is
Captain Day Shift over there, fucking
I
Dennis.
Most of the time, I get a telephone call like 2 to 3 hours after I go to bed.
Hey,
so then I can't.
in.
Then I don't. Yeah. Like, hey, you're doing this. Oh, great. Now I'm up and I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, I hate those moments
because it's just like part of me gets super excited because it's like, yes, I don't have to deal with anybody.
Don't put me on call, please. Don't put me on call.
Well, it's one of those things where it's just like I want to be either number one or I don't want to be on at all.
Yep.
Because I would rather be number one and know for a fact, like, have myself 100% prepared that I have a like 90% chance versus you got like a 50-50, and then if you don't, and somebody calls after you've left, you got to come back.
I wake up at midnight. Fucking go to bed at midnight.
I can relate to what you guys are talking about because I did work second shift for almost 10 years.
It's rough. It is rough. Second shift is shit.
I mean, I started at 4 o'clock, and sometimes I wouldn't get done until 2 or 3 in the morning, if not later than that. It sucked.
I was working at a phone captioning agency.
I know this story.
They scheduled to 15 minutes. Now, what I mean by that is they were so flexible because of the bus routes in the town that I worked for, that they scheduled in 15-minute brackets. So you could be on shift from 4:15 p.m. to, say, 7 or 8:45 if you wanted. You pick your shift.
Wow.
So they had me 5 days a week. I was driving 45 miles from home to work.
Holy shit.
Not on the way back. So I was driving 90 miles a day.
That sucks. I did that for a little bit.
Yeah, it was rough. So I was like, hey guys, I can't do this. I need to cut down. I still want my hours. And they're like, oh, okay, well go talk to HR. And I'm sitting here like I'm freaking out. Like I'm fresh in the company. Right. I've got maybe 2 weeks of experience on there. I have no mess ups, no write ups, nothing. And the HR lady was like, hi, blah 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 blah. Is my name. Nice to meet you, Josh. How you doing? And I'm like, you know my name. This is creepy.
Yeah.
I am fresh in the company, and
is
you know my name. You know my face. This is weird. So I get to talking to her. Her job is literally staff coordination.
Nice.
Oh, so that's why she knew what and when. Yep.
She knows everybody there.
Yep.
All 5,200 and some odd people that were working at that time that were call takers.
Wow.
I mean,
That's amazing, though.
That's
For
spooky.
one person.
that
was it
is
just one
spooky
person?
as fuck. I mean, most of the people that were working there are college kids.
Oh, wow.
So,
Whoa.
I mean, you get every demographic there. And the demographic literally shifts every 3 months. So she's recognizing, okay, you are this person. 3 months ago, you had blonde hair. Now you have
Purple.
brown hair or purple hair.
Yeah.
You're wearing completely different attire. Your demographic has completely changed. I still know who you are.
That's awesome.
But I talked to her and I was like, look,
That's
can
a
I cut
certain
down
level.
to 4 days, 10-hour shifts? And she's like, I want to say yes. Part of me is hard-strung on saying no. And I was like, why? She's like, that's a long time to be sitting. And I was like, well, I technically have a 30-minute break and 2 15 minutes. Doesn't Wisconsin law say that I can tack on another 15 minutes and then work for 12? And she was like, technically yes, but can you handle it? And she just gave me this look like, you better know what you're getting into. And I was like, well, I'm sure I can. I mean,
Don't know until we try.
I've worked in, IT before. I'm used to sitting at a desk all day. It's fine. And she's like, okay. Next week, we're going to do a trial for you. You're going to come in, and you're going to work 4 12-hour days to see if I could work the 4 10s.
Nice.
2 hours early, 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was fucking hard.
I
And
believe it.
she sat there and she was like, okay, well, I reviewed all the data. After 11 hours, your performance dropped by about 50 words a minute. I was like, how bad is that? And she's like, well, you're still above the 250 cap. But you could do better. And I'm like, well, I mean, they're 12-hour days, and they were the busy days of the week. She's like, yeah, that's not going to happen. You're Monday through Thursday. You are 10.5-hour shift. You get 3 breaks. You are working from your initial start time to 2 hours past, so you're night shift, so you're second to third shift. Oh, dude,
Swing.
it was great. It was great because at about 10 o'clock, from 10 a.m. or for 10 p.m. to 2 p.m., I'd get like 1 or 2 calls.
Yep.
Nice.
Chill time.
No, not chill time.
No, do other
You
things that need to be done.
you chill. You can't play Game Boy.
Nope.
You can't do anything. They allowed Game Boy if it didn't have any Wi-Fi or camera. No
Okay.
phones.
Yep.
No nothing like that. It's government secured.
Read a book.
Okay.
Government secured. Read a book. Draw. If you have a Game Boy, it better not have a camera. Otherwise, you're going to get shit bricked.
Yeah.
No Game Boy with backlighting.
Okay.
ECM
Ah,
with the LEDs
yep.
interferes. They were super strict. But it got to the point where late at night, if you got a call, you're on that phone for 2.5 to 3 hours.
Holy shit.
Taking a sex call. All right?
No. And for those of you guys who don't realize what Josh is talking about, essentially he was voice to text.
So
You were Siri before Siri existed.
No, I was. You see the captions on the TV screen when you do closed captioning for like
Yes.
Fox and everything. That is all done by a human.
Yeah.
That is done live stream, literally 1-to-1. The second it comes out is when it happens.
And it's FCC regulated.
Right. And that's what we did for phone service for disabled people.
Yep.
And I can't say much more.
We
than that.
got 5 minutes left.
For the 2 hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy fuck, dick.
That went fast.
Yeah.
Almost too fast.
Yeah. So
Let's
run the enders. If you guys like what you're hearing, please like, rate, share, subscribe to our channel, log into Spreaker, follow.
Yes, please follow.
And hit that heart button. Share this shit with your friends, family, and Facebook and other social medias.
Please
give us a little bit more traffic to let us know that we're doing a good job.
And if you don't, we're gonna think we're doing a horrible job.
We already know we're.
Down.
I was gonna say we already know we're gonna. No, we're not making that joke ever again. That's a bad joke.
We're not gonna, but I had to. I had to.
I know.
You knew it was coming.
So www.badhabitsnetwork.net. Check our Facebook out. We're going to be working to keep our things updated on badhabitsnetwork.net for events.
And for your mom.
We also have links to various other social medias through badhabitsnetwork.net. You can find Josh on Twitch, Twitter, not yet. Instagram.
Yes, but it's invite only, so I
tagged the shit out of you on that one.
I don't accept randoms. I don't.
Dennis, you can find him on his YouTube channel at Dennis Rocco Jr.
Yep.
.com.
YouTube.
Okay, cool. Gary the Hammer, just, I guess, Google it if it's not my shining face or my shining baldness.
He's a chrome dome. It's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Snapchat.
Yes.
Snapchat? I don't do that.
I do.
I don't.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cassie got me into that.
Yeah.
It's so you guys can send nudie pictures together. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's what it's for. Hey, honey, give me a picture of your dick.
Wait,
Let me
Cassie
see the titties.
I was going to say, wait, Cassie has a dick. my mind went so bad so quick.
Oh, my God.
And something else from Dennis's Vaping Review. Stay tuned for a very big giveaway.
Awesome. And giving a mad shout out to our buddy Ronnie.
Cash Vapes.
Yep, he's out in Foxwood with our other sponsor, Jeff Hasley.
Yes.
I know there's a few VNs out there, Vaporized Nomads.
Scott Ziggins.
Yep. Giving credit where credit's due. They've been featured on a show.
Yeah.
On this network once or twice. May 20th, Sheboygan.
We still only get one mention.
I know.
It's kind of shitty.
Well, he keeps us in his links.
Yes, he does.
Down below in his descriptions.
Yes, he does.
Fine, let's do that. Here's a link. Here's a link. Enjoy that.
What was the other? SoundCloud. I don't
mention your ass by name ever again. See what happens.
I don't even know how SoundCloud works.
But
we apparently we share on
my new phone. So
yeah, apparently we share on them. I guess.
Yeah, SoundCloud.
Snatch Chat. Yeah, there you go.
SoundCloud is. It's like.
It's iTunes Lite.
It's
royalty free.
It's royalty free. Yeah.
And we're all about royalty free.
Trying to be.
Yeah. This is a developing show in the making. Thank you for joining us with this audio experiment.
Yes, thank you for joining.
I guarantee we're going to have good stuff soon. And
I won't.
Josh has already put something on the line if a listener actually comes up with a good name for this show.
Yeah, for sure.
What was
my Sapor V2?
Sapor. Sapor V2.
I have the V1. I love it.
V2's got crazy airflow. It's a cloud chaser.
Yeah, it is.
It's not meant for flavor by any means.
Yeah, unlike my Buddha. that does flavor and chucks.
Yeah, it does.
Holy fuck me running.
But the Sapor V2 will chuck like a monster. It's got a big build deck. Like not like 30 or 40 millimeter build deck, but it's a big, thick fucking 24 millimeter build deck. You can throw some wicked coils in there. It's got top down and side airflow.
Yeah.
So all that surface area, you abuse it.
And another thing I can guarantee with this show, if we get a new toy in, we're talking about it.
Yeah, just like your mom.
Just like your mom's.
Oh, there's gonna be some new toys.
There's gonna be, from what I'm hearing, seeing, and experiencing, there's going to be a lot of new toys.
Oh, yes.
I know. Within possibly a month, there's going to be that Dragon Ball from Fumitech.
Hey.
Now, is that going to be an authentic or a clone?
That's an authentic, dude. Dude,
Nice.
no. You realize that they can't release. You actually have to go on like something stupid like GearBest or GearBeast or
GearBest.
something like that.
And order it from them because it's overseas.
Because one, it's overseas, and two, they can't get the rights to the Dragon Ball in the United States.
It's copyrighted.
Copywritten stuff from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon.
Yeah, but Dragon Ball Z isn't U.S. It is Japan.
They have different copyright laws than we do.
Oh, that's right. They don't have the same copyright laws.
Yeah.
They have.
Hence the reason
they have full product placement copyright laws, and they're protected by international law. So
some
by a majority of
by a majority.
So they.
But
have to,
the reason why you can't find in U.S. stores or U.S. sites or U.S. distributors, they found a way around it. They created the same fucking thing, but they put it into a crystal ball format with all the fucking Virgo zodiac signs on it.
Well, not only
dumb,
that, the globe, too.
Yeah, and then they have the globe.
Yeah.
now,
So-
what they really should do is they should ship it with that, and then offer an option of the globe being separate.
That would be smart.
Like Cleto 120s? Yes, I agree.
Now the option would be sold as a separate package, also distributed to the U.S. stores, because the whole mod itself with the Dragon Ball is copyrighted, but just the glass
So,
alone can't be.
we got to do a hard out.
Peace.
Your mom.